Hello everybody, welcome to the Battlefront Podcast, Episode 1. In this episode, we are going to be introducing ourselves. We're going to be telling you some of the new things about Battlefront. And actually, if you haven't been living in a hole, you would know that EA updated their Star Wars Battlefront website.
We'll also be telling you about Battlefront.
Okay, so let's get started. Introduce yourself, Sage.
I am Sage. I am 17 years old. I am co-founder of Tie-Dye Shoot Films on YouTube. Sam?
Okay, I'm Sam. I'm 15 years old. That's about it.
You haven't co-founded anything?
Okay, so let's get started with the podcast. So Sage, introduce the viewers, the listeners to podcast. Battlefront.
To podcast Battlefront. There's Russian reach.
Trust him, bruh.
Okay. Star Wars Battlefront is a third-person and first-person shooter based in the Star Wars universe. It is produced by EA and developed by DICE. You might know DICE by their work on Battlefield 1, 2, 3, and 4, I believe. They have gone to great lengths to create ultimate realism in this game. They actually went to the sites of the places where they filmed. They went to Iceland, the Redwoods, places where the Star Wars began.
Okay, I'm going to be telling you about the new update to the EA website. They added the 4 planets, Hoth, Salast, Endar, and Tatooine. Okay, on the website, you can scroll through the planets and actually tour the planets and see gameplay, which actually does show gameplay of Princess Leia, Han Solo, Emperor Palpatine, and finally, Boba Fett. Boba Fett is the coolest villain. He's a hero to me, though. So it's really cool. Looking to be my favorite is definitely Boba Fett.
You know Princess Leia is the coolest, right?
No. Okay, and Han Solo is looking to be actually a good fighter. I like his lucky shot, which one-shots, his rapid fire, just go ballistic. And his shoulder charge is actually in one shot.
I was really surprised at what route they took when they were developing Han Solo. Because when you think about it, he just has a gun. That's about it.
And he's a coward.
He's a coward?
At first.
Yeah, at first.
So he was kind of scared of Darth Vader in the movies, you know.
And in the trailers, he's over there, pow, 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 take that, Darth Vader.
Yeah. But the bad thing about Battlefront, in my opinion, is it doesn't have a campaign mode. And it's literally really lacking on the maps. So they need to start boosting up the DLC, which I do not agree with. It should at least come with 20 maps, bruh.
It has 4, those are just 4 worlds, but it has multiple maps.
I know, but it should have at least 20.
It might, if they have 4 maps of each world.
If you see the original Battlefront 1 and 2, they have a crap load of maps. A crap ton of maps. You can even, like, customize your own levels.
You can in the new Battlefront, you can kind of make your own campaign.
Yeah, but the up about Battlefront is that you can customize your own character with star cards.
Yeah, so it's completely customizable. They don't have classes like your regular shooters. They have they give you the tools to make your own class, so you can play however you would want to play.
But I did like the Battlefront 2, how it had pre-made classes, and the more progression of kills you got, the better class you would have. And to get a 10 kill streak, guess what? Sith in your face. If you're an Imperial, and you better be.
Did you just take an insult at the Rebels who beat the crap out of the Imperials?
Rebels suck.
No. Then why did they beat the Imperials, which had millions of warriors?
Because they screwed up on the Death Star. Phrygian. They have this big ray, and they're letting all these little tiny fighters in. They could have just zap the little ships. Yeah, man, that was a scam. They should have found that tiny little flaw. The rebels looked at it for 5 seconds and found a flaw in it. And the Imperials looked at it and made it and had a flaw in it. So what's the deal with that?
Well, usually, like, when you're editing a video, you don't see the mistakes, but when people watch it, you see the mistakes.
This is a whole lot of people that are reviewing it. The engineers, the technicians. So it should be unbreakable, like Superman.
They thought the Titanic was unsinkable, but guess what? It sank.
Yeah, because it was heavy as a heavy object. Okay, a little off topic, Sage. Now, tell us a little about your experiences with Battlefront.
So, me and Sam, we used to live in Texas, and we used to visit our cousins, and they had... Sam, what are you doing?
Yeah, we used to go to our cousins back home, and like gaming from 2 a.m. to 12 p.m. Just kidding.
No, we'd wake up at like 5 or 6, turn on the PlayStation 2. We only had the GameCube, and it didn't have Battlefront. So when we got there, they're like, hey, check out this Star Wars game. It's awesome. And we started playing it. We didn't even know how to play it really much. And then we started playing it some more and some more every time we went over there. And Sam started being able to beat them. I didn't really get that good at it. But Sam was able to beat them, and they've had it for how long, Sam? You think?
A lot.
A lot of what?
Yeah, I could beat them occasionally. Also, they had the WWE, I think Legends or something, that you could be original wrestlers, which we would used to play for hours on end, taking turns. We used to play Battle Royale, and there's literally 50 different other wrestlers, and they would come in separate times. So we would always be at the last and fight to the death.
Yeah, it was super fun. Another plus for the new Battlefront is that you can customize your characters. In the old one, you couldn't have that. Ability, you just were stuck with the stock figure. You can actually be girls in this one. You can be a Twi'lek. You can be a Rodian. What else? The Darth Maul species, whatever he is.
Also, if you watch the Clone Wars, Cad Bane species.
Yeah, whatever he is. And then we've got, let's see, that one guy who's with, what's his name?
Oh yeah, that ugly face flat freak.
That the guy that's was friends with well, hello there. That guy. What's his name?
Lando Calrissian.
Yeah, Lando Calrissian, the guy who helps pilot the Millennium Falcon with Lando Calrissian. His species is in there, which is really funny. You can customize their face features, and if you're the Imperials, which you shouldn't be, you can customize their armor, have different colors. And if you respawn and there's a Darth Sidious, you can become a
shock trooper.
A shock trooper.
It should be pretty cool. Darth Sidious is kind of underpowered because he does not have a lightsaber, but his lightning ability is really good. One-shot troopers. But it like on the Star Wars Force Unleashed, it has a power. So if you run out of it, you're done for.
Yeah, it's got a little bar right above your health, and it slowly recharges. He's got Force Dash, and what else?
Force Dash, Lightning, and one other ability.
Is it Force Push?
He can hand out power-ups. That's his third ability.
Oh, okay.
Han Solo's abilities are Shoulder Charge, Shoulder Rush, something like that. Also, Lucky Shot and Rapid Fire. Lucky Shot, you charge it up, and if you happen to shoot a trooper, it will one-shot it.
Luke's abilities are, you've got the Force Dash, Force Push, and then Force Block.
Darth Vader's looking like Force Choke. He also has a Lightsaber Block. And I believe, does he have Force Dash?
No, he's too slow to have Force Dash.
So he has one other ability.
Force Choke? Did you say that?
Oh, did I say Force Choke?
I don't know. So you got Force Choke, block, and then lightsaber throw. Yep,
Yes.
those are the three.
Yeah, and force choke is you can choke someone and then go to the battle and that guy automatically dies.
Yeah, so you can be walking past someone and they'll just start being lifted up to the air, starting to choke. It's pretty funny.
Boba Fett's abilities are flamethrower, jetpack.
And then rocket launcher.
Yes, the jetpack is really overpowered.
It's the Rebels and Imperials have a jump pack where you can only just jump up, but this one you can actually stay and fly.
So you can rise over the troops, the rebels, and shoot them from the air. Boba Fett is a single. He's a killing class, so you don't need to accompany him at all. So he does the killing by himself. Unlike Darth Vader, who needs to be accompanied by troopers to watch his back, which
He is so slow, Darth Vader. Let's see. We've got one of, I think, to be my favorite, Princess Leia. She's got the ability to throw down a shield. She can buff up other players, and she can shoot through that shield.
And I think she has the ability. I think it's called Hot Shot, but I'm not sure which one shots troopers.
Yeah, I think it is Hot Shot or something like that.
So the tip of her blaster becomes red, and you just one shot.
Something to know in Battlefront is that you don't get, if you get a certain amount of kills, you don't automatically become a hero. You have to find the power-ups scattered around the maps. That goes with vehicles too. So if you find one of those, use it.
I think that is bad. That's the downside. At least
It makes it more accessible for people who can't kill a bunch of people.
I know, but they should have a certain amount of vehicles. Like, say the Rebels have a squadron of the X-Wings, and then the Imperials have the TIE Fighters in a field that you can have a certain amount of.
Well, they do have Fighter Squadron mode, which is everyone's in a spaceship.
And if you do not like where you have to find your hero, you can go to hero battles.
Yeah, they've got a hero hunt and a hero versus villain. So you choose your villain or hero, and then
It's 3 heroes versus 3 villains. And you are also accompanied by 3 troops.
you have 3 troopers, 3 stormtroopers if you're on the villains, and then 3 rebels if you're on the heroes.
For some reason, DICE likes to let the rebels win every single time.
What are you talking about?
In
the
the
beta?
trailers,
Well, because in the beta, the Imperials were winning all the time. And plus, the Imperials lose. Spoilers.
But in Battlefront, anything goes.
Yeah. That's why it's so fun.
But I wish they had campaign mode for the last 3 movies. A New Hope,
Yeah, that would
Empire
be cool.
Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. That'd be epic.
But
Because I'm not sure the Battlefront 2 has that.
I know Battlefront 1 has a campaign mode. I'm not sure about Battlefront
I know
2.
that Battlefront 2 has the first 3 movies.
Yeah, I think the first one was either just clone troopers.
Yeah, but it would be awesome. Like, you could play as Luke, or you can be a normal trooper trying to win at Hoth with the setting of the movie.
Yeah, it would be cool to have a campaign mode.
If you win as the Rebels, like, it could change, or maybe you could even win the whole movie as the Imperials, like as an alternate ending.
That
Like,
would be cool.
on Star Wars Force Unleashed, you can either kill Darth Vader or let him live. But if you kill him, you automatically get killed or something. Like, this weird Sith comes and chops everyone's necks off.
I like those games with multiple endings.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else do we have? Like I said in the beginning, you can make your own campaign. So if you want to go, you could have where you go through all of the maps in the same mode or different modes in the same map. So you can customize it pretty much however you want to. They've got training. These are all the single player or multiplayer co-op, couch co-op. So they've got training, they've got missions, which is you fight 15 waves of troopers, each wave getting stronger. They've got battles, which is just like a regular Battlefront experience. Then you've got hero battles.
The mode I'm most looking forward to is Blast, a team deathmatch.
So you only have one life.
I think it's 6 or 7 v 6 or 7. And yeah, 1 life, no respawn. So it's your rebel team versus the Imperial team. So it's like you're really in the battle, no respawns. Real life.
It's real life. Battlefront isn't fake. It's real. Okay, let's see. And then they've got several other multiplayer modes. They've got Walker Assault, Hero Battles, Hero versus Villains. Let's see what else. They've got Drop Zone, which is you capture drop pods and try and keep hold of those while the other team is trying to take those away from you. You've got let's see what else. You've got Fighter Squadron, which is everyone is in a fighter, and you can find pickups for the special ships, which are Slave One and the Millennium Falcon. I think those are the only 2, unless they release furthermore. I cannot believe that it's only 1 day when we're recording this.
Tomorrow, the Base Command, isn't it? Something like that?
Yeah, Base Command's coming out, which is the companion app. It has some features like you can get coins and credits, and then experience for your character. So right when you start up Battlefront on your console or PC,
you could be like in rank 4, rank 5, and also unlock star cards.
So yeah, you can have all of those set up, so if you want to go online right ahead, you can be prepared for the other ones.
What's crazy is that when we're recording this, it's only 8 more days until Battlefront.
It's crazy.
We've been waiting for this Battlefront for like over a year.
Yeah, they announced it at 2013, so it's been in development for 2 years.
Yeah, but we just heard about it like a year ago.
Bo actually said that he told us about it, and then we just now started looking into it very deeply around a year ago. It was awesome. I really liked the interviews that they had with the team at DICE, showing them actually going to Lucasfilm, getting the music, music and
the props.
The props. Almost said crops. And they had them actually taking pictures of the place so they can upload it into the engine so they can have the best realism possible. I mean, Tatooine looks real.
Yeah. So does Hoth.
It's so awesome.
All the maps look real, but some of the heroes kind of look deformed.
Yeah, I hope they fix that, because Princess Leia and Palpatine and Han Solo, they look really weird when they talk.
Yeah.
But it's kind of hard to do the
real people. Like the Stormtroopers, Boba Fett and Darth Vader look almost perfect. But it's harder to do the facial expressions.
It's because we're just so used to seeing real people's movements, we kind of get freaked out when it's fake. And then when you see a mask, you don't see that movement, so you can actually do more realism on it.
Yep. Oh, that's awesome.
Thanks for listening to the Star Wars Battlefront podcast.
Be sure to like us, rate us, and do whatever.
And if you'd like to see some more of...
Hear some more. This is a podcast.
Yeah, hear some more of us, or see us, well, you can check out our YouTube channel. That is Tie-Dye Sheep Films on YouTube. So thanks for listening. Rate us, subscribe, and do all of that in your podcast listener on iTunes or Stitcher or SoundCloud.
And if you want to email us,
the email is battlefrontpodcast@gmail.com. Goodbye.
stations, now.